I'm Orlin, and this is BriefSpeak. Welcome to the deep dive in BriefSpeak. Today, we're exploring the explosive rise of faceless YouTube channels. Imagine channels earning thousands a month where the creators are never seen or heard, and they're doing it without spending endless hours editing. In this episode, we're uncovering the powerful AI tools and strategies driving this phenomenon. From AI-generated scary stories to animated kids' songs, we'll show you how channels can go from 0 to millions of views with just a handful of videos. Learn how you can leverage AI to build a profitable channel without ever showing your face. Keep watching to discover the potential goldmine of 2025. You won't want to miss it.
Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we distill complex topics into clear, actionable understanding.
Great to be here.
Today we're plunging into something pretty fascinating in online content creation. I mean, these massive shifts happening.
Yeah.
Specifically, this rise of faceless YouTube channels. We're seeing channels pulling in a serious income, but the creators, you never see their face, never hear their actual voice, and they're not spending, endless hours editing.
Right. It really flips the script on what we think content creation has to be.
Exactly. So that's our mission for this deep dive. Unearth the actual strategies, the tools, the niches driving this whole thing.
We want to give you that shortcut, basically, to understand how it works,
Yeah.
why people are calling it, a potential gold mine for 2025.
Absolutely. We've gathered insights from creators who claim they've gone from absolutely 0 to thousands a month, even total beginners.
Yeah, the claims are bold. It really makes you rethink how online income generation works, especially with the AI tools involved now.
Get ready, because the level of automation we're about to explore it's pretty astonishing.
So let's kick things off with the core idea. Why are these AI-powered faceless channels just exploding right now?
Good question.
Well, the sources we looked at make some pretty big claims. We're talking creators mentioning earnings like over $10,000 a month without showing my face.
Wow.
Yeah, and one expert even said, faceless YouTube videos are shaping up to be an ultimate growth area in 2025. They compared it to the dropshipping boom back in 2021.
Okay, that's a strong comparison. But what's the why now? Why is it hitting critical mass at this moment?
Our sources suggest it's one of the simplest, most effective ways to make money online currently. The barrier to entry is incredibly low, but the potential rewards, massive.
So it's accessible.
Very. Now, you still need strategy, focus, consistency that hasn't changed. But the game changer is AI. These tools drastically cut down the actual effort needed for creation.
It kind of levels the playing field, doesn't it? Democratizes content creation.
Precisely. And the goal here isn't just to launch any old channel. It's about building something high-performing, profitable, using strategies that are proven and tools that really amplify your reach.
And understanding the algorithms too, I guess.
Absolutely. YouTube, like other platforms, is really favoring longer videos with high watch time, high retention, and AI, maybe surprisingly, is getting really good at generating scripts and visuals that keep people hooked.
Interesting. And the types of content, you mentioned it covers a lot of ground.
Oh, it's incredibly diverse. Our sources cover everything from spooky, scary stories to deep dives into spirituality or biblical insights, complex motion graphics explaining data, calming bedtime stories for kids, anime character transformations, even fully animated kids songs.
So pretty much something for everyone, it sounds like.
Yeah, there genuinely seems to be a niche out there for almost any interest, and AI tools to help build it.
Okay, let's dive into that first blueprint then. The one focused on channels that are really driven by narrative and strong visuals. AI seems tailor-made for this, right?
It really does. AI excels at crafting compelling stories and the images to go with them. It makes something that used to be quite complex surprisingly straightforward now.
So give us an example. You mentioned scary stories.
Yeah, exactly. Take the scary story niche. One source mentioned a channel supposedly pulling in, get this, $55,000 per month.
$55,000 a month from stories.
That's the claim. And the strategy. Actually quite simple. Find channels that are already huge. One they looked at had over 1 billion views and use them as inspiration. See what works, what kind of stories resonate.
Okay, so you find your inspiration. How do you actually create the content, the scripts?
Right, so first they use a tool called TurboScribe. It basically transcribes the audio from existing viral videos into text.
Ah, okay. Clever.
Then you take that transcribed script, feed it into ChatGPT, and ask it to generate similar but unique scary story scripts. Maybe aim for, say, a 10-minute length. Ask for clean text output. You're basically borrowing the structure, not the exact words.
Got it. Leveraging what works without plagiarizing. What about the voice? You can't use your own.
Right, exactly. That's where 11 Labs comes in. Our sources recommended a specific voice, Kellum. Apparently it has the right tone for storytelling.
11 Labs, okay. Any catches?
Just said it has a character limit, about 5,000 characters per generation. So you have a long script, you just need to break it into chunks.
Makes sense. And the visuals, ghostly images and all that.
Yeah. So you go back to ChatGPT, ask it to generate detailed image prompts based on the scenes in your script.
Okay.
Then you feed those prompts into an AI image generator. Leonardo AI is a great free option, or there's Midjourney, which is paid, at about $10 a month.
And settings, anything specific?
Key thing, set the dimensions to 16:9. That's your standard YouTube widescreen ratio. And use the Cinematic Shino preset. It just gives the images that moody, film-like quality automatically.
Nice. Saves time on editing later. But they're still images, right? How do you make it dynamic?
Good point. That's where Hilo AI comes in. You can feed it your still images, maybe use the same prompts you use to generate them, and it creates short video clips from those stills. Adds that subtle movement.
Hilo AI. Got it. So you've got your script, voice, images, and video clips. Then what?
Then it all comes together in CapCut. It's a free editor, really user-friendly. Import the voiceover, import the video clips.
And just sync them up?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Match the footage to the narration, maybe add some subtle zoom-ins or zoom-outs to keep it visually interesting. Transitions like a black fade work well.
Music and sound effects?
Crucial for atmosphere. Pixabay is the go-to source here for free stuff. Search for scary music, forest sounds, fire, owl sounds, whatever fits the scene.
Okay, then just export.
Yep, export in 1080p or even 2K for a really crisp look. And the biggest piece of advice from the expert here, consistency. Posting a good video every week is key.
Right, that consistency seems vital for these narrative channels. It's not just a one-hit wonder.
Exactly. And building on that narrative idea, there's another niche seeing just explosive growth, spirituality and mysticism.
Ah, interesting. Tell me about that.
Well, our sources highlighted one channel, Beyond the Veil. Get this. 110,000 subscribers in just 6 months with only 70 videos. Some of those videos hitting hundreds of thousands of views.
Wow, 110K subs that fast. Why is that niche specifically taking off?
It seems to hit a sweet spot for the YouTube algorithm. These are often long videos, like 20 to 40 minutes, and the topic spirituality, deeper meaning, personal growth, it naturally keeps people engaged for longer. High retention.
Algorithm food, basically.
Pretty much. It's a powerful mix.
So how do they generate the ideas and scripts for these longer videos?
They use specific prompts in AI tools like ChatGPT or others like DeepSeek or Grok. A topic generation prompt might spit out 10 to 50 ideas, things like the art of letting go or maybe understanding ancient wisdom.
Okay.
Then a detailed script generation prompt creates the full script aiming for 3,000 to 7,000 words, really designed to hold viewer attention for that extended runtime.
And the voiceover. Needs to sound credible, I imagine.
Absolutely key. Again, 11 Labs is the tool, but here they filter specifically for maybe English, American accent, male, middle age, to get that authoritative, almost mystical tone.
Makes sense for the topic. And the visuals, are they similar to the scary stories?
Similar process, but with a twist. ChatGPT generates the image prompts, maybe 20 detailed ones per video, then into Leonardo AI or maybe Google Image FX.
And the twist.
Here's a pro tip from the source. Instead of the standard 16:9, try using portrait ratios like 4:5 or 3:4. Gives it a more cinematic, artistic feel. Combine that with the Phoenix 1.0 preset for a distinct visual style.
Huh. Portrait ratio for YouTube. Interesting.
Yeah, it creates a different look within the 16:9 frame. And then use upscale media. It's free to boost the resolution, maybe 2x or 4x. Make those visuals super sharp.
Okay, so editing and CapCut. Any specific techniques for this niche?
They often start with a generated quote Raj. ChatGPT can create unlimited unique quotes, maybe with a cool text animation like typewriter.
Grabs attention right away.
Exactly. Then clean up any awkward pauses in the AI voiceover. Animate the images subtly, like a slow, sliding up effect. Add transitions like a soft blur. Apply a film effect overall for that polished look.
Captions. Music.
Definitely add auto captions.
Yeah.
And background music, usually something calm, like gentle piano from Pixabay. Then export in high resolution, 2K or 4K.
What really struck me about this one was the monetization potential beyond just ads.
Oh, absolutely. This content has what they call evergreen appeal. People will search for these topics for years.
Yeah, more income streams.
Definitely. Affiliate marketing linking to spiritual books or products. creating your own digital products, like meditation guides or ebooks, offering premium content via memberships, even selling merchandise. It leverages that long-term interest.
That evergreen aspect is huge. But can a brand new channel really go viral almost instantly? Is that realistic?
Well, it's rare, but check this out. The One Bible Verse channel, focused on biblical insights, spiritual motivation. It reportedly got 2.2 million views on its very first video.
2 million on the first video.
Yeah. And hit 50,000 subscribers with only 9 videos published. And these were long-form videos, not just shorts.
That's unprecedented. What's the style like?
Incredibly simple, but effective. Compelling narration, powerful images, text overlays, all focused on biblical insights, personal growth.
Is there a distinct visual style?
Very much so. Clean, minimalist backgrounds, often cream or light colors. They use PNG images with transparent backgrounds laid over top, along with prominent text. Very clean look.
How do they get those transparent PNGs easily? Isn't that usually Photoshop work?
Here's the secret image processing trick they mentioned. Instead of Photoshop, they use ChatGPT.
Wait, ChatGPT for image editing?
Sort of. You upload a downloaded image and prompt ChatGPT like, fix these images, match the same style for the background, and critically, make the edges PNG. It automates creating that consistent look with transparent backgrounds.
That's a serious time saver. Wow. Editing in CapCut then, similar to the others.
Similar, yes. But they highlighted using word-by-word text animation, makes the text really pop, and keeps viewers engaged with the message. And again, that film frame effect for visual polish.
So the big lesson from this niche?
Quality over quantity, absolutely. It proves you don't need hundreds of videos. A few really high-quality, resonant pieces of content presented professionally can achieve massive success. Content that connects emotionally and offers real value.
Okay, so we've seen how AI is revolutionizing narrative content, making these compelling stories accessible. But what about channels that lean more on, like, pure visuals or dynamic information rather than plot?
Right, that brings us perfectly to our second blueprint. This focuses on niches where the visuals are the main hook, or where specialized AI tools automate something previously very complex.
Like what?
A prime example is the motion graphics niche. Think channels showing U.S. statistics or geographical facts with cool animations.
Yeah, I've seen those. They look complicated to make.
Exactly. Used to require serious motion graphics skills, tools like After Effects. Now, AI makes it accessible. And the potential. Sources mention channels making over $30,000 per month. $30,000 from stats videos. Apparently so. And a key point. U.S.-focused content often has a higher RPM that's revenue per thousand views. Advertisers pay more for that audience.
Okay, makes sense. How do they script these? Just find random facts.
They're strategic. First, use TalkScript to transcribe viral TikToks in a similar niche. Get the text.
Okay.
Feed that transcript to ChatGPT. Ask it to analyze this script, understand the style, and then generate new, interesting facts about U.S. statistics, like comparing California's economy to entire countries, or visualizing Alaska versus Texas. It finds engaging data points.
Got it. Narration. Same tools.
Yep, 11 labs again for that realistic voice. Free plan works, or the starter pack is like $5 a month. Very affordable for professional narration.
All right, but the visuals.
Yeah.
The animated maps and charts, that's the hard part, right?
That was the hard part.
Yeah.
Now, there's a transformative tool called Hilo. Yeah, one source literally called it Midjourney, but for motion graphics.
Okay, explain that.
It's an AI specifically designed to create those viral motion graphics in seconds, not hours. It can highlight states on a map, zoom in, generate animated charts directly from data you input, like showing those 15 countries California surpasses. It can even attach flags to countries automatically.
Whoa, seriously, that sounds incredibly powerful. Is it hard to use?
Apparently not. It uses templates. You just input prompts like highlight United States, then zoom into California. It handles the animation.
What about access?